Welcome back to another video. Today I want to walk through 7 mistakes that keep people from getting rich, using real data, real examples, and lessons echoed by some of the most successful people in finance and business. If your goal is to become rich, not overnight, not by luck, but through long-term wealth building, there are certain habits and decisions that quietly sabotage people without them even realizing it. Most people don't fail because they don't make enough money. They fail because of what they repeatedly do with the money they make. Think of wealth like filling a bucket with water. You can pour water in all day, but if there are holes at the bottom, it never fills up. Let's get into it. The first thing to avoid is lifestyle inflation. This is when every raise, bonus, or new income stream immediately turns into a bigger car, a nicer house, or more expensive habits. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. Not because he has to, but because he understands a simple principle. Wealth is what you keep, not what you spend. Studies show that nearly 50% of Americans earning over $100,000 still live paycheck to paycheck. That's not an income problem. That's a behavior problem. Lifestyle inflation is like walking up an escalator that's moving down. You're working harder, but not getting any higher. If you want to build wealth, every increase in income should be split into 3 parts. Some for lifestyle. Some for investing. Some for protection and flexibility. The second thing to avoid is relying on a single source of income. One paycheck feels safe until it disappears. During economic downturns, layoffs don't ask how loyal you were or how long you worked there. Robert Kiyosaki talks about this often. Employees trade time for money. Business owners and investors build systems. Even if you love your job, wealth grows faster when income comes from multiple directions. Think of income like table legs. A table with one leg falls over. A table with 3 or more legs stands strong. The third thing to avoid is letting fear keep you out of investing. Many people say, "I'll invest when the market feels safer." But the market never feels safe in real time. According to data from JP Morgan, missing just the 10 best days in the market over a 20-year period can cut your returns by more than 50%. Emotionally, fear feels protective. But financially, fear is expensive. Investing is like planting a tree. The best time was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The fourth thing to avoid is confusing being busy with being productive. This one is subtle. You can work 60 hours a week and still go nowhere financially. Jeff Bezos often talks about leverage. Technology, systems, people, and capital allow effort to scale. Busy is pushing the same boulder uphill every day. Productive is building a machine that moves the boulder for you. If your income only grows when your hours grow, wealth will always be limited. The fifth thing to avoid is bad debt disguised as normal life. Not all debt is equal. Debt that helps you acquire assets or skills can be useful. Debt that funds consumption usually works against you. High-interest credit card debt at 20% is the opposite of investing. Paying minimum payments is like bailing water out of a leaking boat with a spoon. Dave Ramsey focuses heavily on this because mathematically and emotionally, high-interest debt steals future freedom. Every dollar going to interest is a dollar not compounding for you. Now let me ask you something, and I want you to answer honestly in the comments. Which one do you think holds people back more, lack of income or lack of discipline? I'm genuinely curious what you think. The sixth thing to avoid is chasing shortcuts and get-rich-quick schemes. Every bull market creates a new version of this trap. Hot stocks. Secret strategies. Guaranteed returns. Charlie Munger famously said that the big money is not in the buying or selling, but in the waiting. Wealth is built through consistency, not excitement. Compounding works slowly at first, then suddenly. At 8% growth, money doubles roughly every 9 years. That's boring early on, but powerful later. Shortcuts are like fireworks. Bright, loud, and gone quickly. Real wealth is like gravity. Quiet, constant, and unstoppable over time. The seventh thing to avoid is ignoring the emotional side of money. Money decisions are rarely logical in the moment. Fear, envy, and impatience ruin more portfolios than bad math ever could. Behavioral finance studies show that the average investor underperforms the market by several percentage points due to emotional decisions. If you panic sell in downturns and chase hype in peaks, even great investments won't save you. Successful people design systems that protect them from themselves. Automatic investing. Clear rules. Long-term thinking. Let's bring this together. People who build wealth tend to do 3 things consistently. They spend less than they earn. They invest early and often. They think in decades, not months. People who struggle financially often do the opposite. They inflate their lifestyle. They wait for the perfect moment. They react emotionally. Becoming rich isn't about intelligence. It's about behavior repeated over time. The good news is this. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to avoid the biggest mistakes and stay in the game long enough for compounding to work. Wealth is less about how fast you move and more about not quitting the race. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. I'm on the same journey, learning, adjusting, and sharing what actually works in the real world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.